Hello everyone, we're up to Diamond 6 at the moment. Just lost the game. We've been playing a bit more Hearthstone this week because of the changes to the weekly quests. So we have to win 10 games instead of 5 to get our weekly... it's not 2,500, it's 3,000 XP. So we've been going quite far then. Okay, this could be a tricky one. We got the Bran.
Now you're sailing on my seas.
A bit better than that. Okay. So we've got this just in case we need an emergency removal. So he's got weapon removal. I'm not sure that makes a difference to me too much. I just make 2 10 mana weapons instead of the usual 5 and 10.
The citadel stands strong.
Didn't get any of my good early cards. I mean, this is a good early card, but not with what he's been playing so far. Okay, that's decent. No, we've got Brand coming up. Just save it. 10-6 and 10-7. 10-8 and 10-9. Is he gonna coin out Dirty Rat? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 and 6. Oh no! Actually, I thought he was gonna coin out Dirty Rat. Okay. It's coining out something. Because the nice armor we got here, pretty safe to play this.
No matter the danger, I'll always chase a new discovery.
Great harvest, Paul?
Yes, Ma.
He doesn't. He must kill this. 7. He's definitely trying to kill it. We're gonna have 8, 8, 9. This works out really nicely. Okay, it's a bit late to use that. This is gonna give me 7 up to 9. This is gonna give me 9 as well. Perfect. Yeah, 6 plus 2. That works really nicely. I should have done the other way around, but. Oh, we got Jimmy. Very nice. We got the free armor as well. Thank you very much. Right, so when we get a brawl, we can play Dirty Rat and then just brawl the board. We didn't have to play the armor this turn, actually. That was a bit of a misplay. I'm not sure it makes that much of a difference. If we get sanitized, we're gonna... I wish we would have held it.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
Okay, who's gonna get them all destroyed by stuff they draw? Okay, that's nice. He just does the job for me. Got a lot of plagues in our deck, so we don't want to be drawing cards, ideally. Not too much, anyway. 9. And now we can... This takes us down to 8, and then we go up to 10. Now, if we play this now... I don't think I want to play it yet. I might be able to steal his Hellier. Alright. Alright, let's see what we get from this. Ah.
Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion.
So we give him another 3 plagues with this. Let's see if it puts the 4/4 into 6. It'll be a shame. We've got 2 mana. Never mind. Never mind. Would have been nice to get the Hellier as well.
That feels good.
Of course, it's a plague. Can't play it this turn. What have I taken from his deck? Okay, that could have been a removal there actually with the poisonous.
Your souls belong to the
Okay.
That feels good.
Let's get rid of some more of his deck. Say bye bye to your nice minions. Can I kill these in any other way? The brawl would be risky. But then I got Blade Storm afterwards, yeah. Could get lucky. Probably want to get rid of... Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame.
It's highly infectious.
That feels
Used to having that extra armor there. Do I get rid of his win condition? Still not. Where is? Remember, he's got 6 in here, not just the regular 3. So he's 2 up so far. So that means he got 4 out of 14 cards.
That feels good. That feels good.
Take 2 10-mana weapons. Wind Fury. We'll take the armor. 10 mana. Wind Fury and some value. Okay. Oh. Is this a Blood Death Knight? It's a love. No, this is a 2 Blood Death Knight. No, this is just a regular Plague Death Knight with 2 blood runes, yeah. It's not Rainbow. We're not facing Rainbow. Okay, fine. I must have got rid of a huge amount of his value now. So I want to do the armor option first. Just to make sure we're not going to lose. We're not going to attack the 2-3 because it could be that I'll just get killed anyway by one of the TNTs. Nope. We can actually get rid of these with the Badlands Brawler. It's looking a bit desperate for him now. Ooh, I don't think we want Reno. This is so good, this hero power. He puts too much on the board. We've got a nice Brawl and we've got Reno.
My blood for the Lich King.
Great harvest, eh, Paul?
Yes, Ma.
Is this our Badlands Brawler 10? I don't want to draw cards. Running out of cards is probably almost all Plague soon. This should get rid of everything. Yeah, it's just giving me the extra mana because we've got tradable. Yeah, and then just get rid of the little 2/2/1/1s there. We've got 10 damage next turn with the weapon, so he needs something now. Worst comes to worst, we could just play Reno and try smocking him down over 3 turns. Does Death Knight have a Highlander card? Can't remember. Oh, half the what's it called? Have excavate and half have what's it called?
That feels good.
No, I'm not doing that. Got 18 cards left. We've got Ziliax in there. We've got the Hammer, Steam Guardian, Reinforced Plate, Field Block. We don't want to draw anything anymore. Could get a charge minion. Okay. Yeah, another TNT. He's running out of cards in hand, which is more important than the board at the moment. I didn't want to have that anyway. Okay, I think he's got 5 cards left. It's time to play Reno. I think so, yeah.
Looking for a standoff? Careful. One shot is all I need. One shot is all I need.
Everyone could use a fresh
Come on,
coat of
give me
paint.
a Gromash.
Everyone could use a fresh coat of paint.
Right. Let me put 1 minion down as well, which I can just get rid of anyway. They have to remove these 2 minions and put... No, nothing works. Nothing works unless he has a taunt, which I can't interact with.
Your souls belong to the left.
That feels good. That feels good.
One shot is all I need.
I'm not going to draw a card just to troll.
All life must end.
Could draw 3 plagues, blood plagues. Okay, nice. Yeah, 71% win rate. Pretty good. Let's play again. If you get the brand that's and you're not being completely aggroed down, it's almost a guaranteed win, I think, in most cases. I love the mirror match. I think I've got a handle on the mirror match. We'll see. We meet a mirror.
Magni versus Rexa.
Oh, Hunter can be tricky.
Fang and claw. I've got the wrong
This is a
one the most.
sort of hand you want. Yeah, this is a perfect hand against Hunter. Armor Vendor, Grommash, Shield Slam, and Bash are the other ones. Anything with removal.
For war.
Let's see who can draw actually. I think we forge this next turn. We see what he
No
played.
one's going to believe this.
Ooh. He's got his 3 ones.
They love a little fiddle.
Well, right. Let's just take them. Got Reno, so for the last of turn 8, we can just coin out Reno. He hasn't got any.
They love a little fiddle.
Ooh,
Slip of the hand.
oh, this is going to be really painful. Poor guy. I've got 2 cards in hand. Must have a terrible hand. Oof. Won't be surprised if he just gives up now, yeah. Oh, that's a terrible hand he must have had there. And he had these which are very good early, but no follow-up. Very unfortunate for him. So if we win the next one, then we're in Diamond 5, because I believe that will be a win streak. Okay.
versus Rexa. Let the hunt begin.
Victory or death!
Hunter. That makes sense. This doesn't make sense. It's risky, but this can actually save us from Hunter. Even turn 4, this could be very good, but... Okay, well, Reno, we're going first though. So we really need to have something to play early. Oh dear, this is not the best start, but we'll see what he has. Yep. Any spell. Okay. That's really good. We can play 2.
No one's going to believe this.
Right, I'm ready for that. He's going to 6, 7, 8 damage. I can handle 8 damage, I think. I want to go all in here so I can play Bellowing Flames. Good, perfect.
Astonishing.
There we go. Let's see if we go with this first. So that's going to give us a reduced cost aftershock. We've got Brawl, we've got single target removal. We're looking okay now. So we just plays that. Let's just Burrow Buster. Okay. Burrow Buster it is. If he plays another minion, we can actually ping that off as well, which is even nicer.
Why they call me Kudo Bane?
Let's see if we can snipe something off him. This way is going to survive. There's some armor here. Okay, that worked out really nicely. That's a big card which is gone now. Got the Brawl, we've got this. Yeah, if he tries doing that again, should be okay. Getting close to the Reno turn as well, which will get rid of his jungle gym, which he's obviously going to use now. Do this first. We don't want him to have any minions on board, so you can't use the saddle too easily. Even though you could do it anyway with.
They love a little fiddle.
Boom. Sanitize. Sanitize is 4 damage now. It should be fine. Kill that off. Then play a 1/3 on top of that. And then we'll have the Reno. No, we don't want to play Reno. We want to wait till he puts everything on board, plays the saddle up. Might have to brawl here. Let's see if I can get something from this first. Okay, here's a brawl here, and shield slam in case we don't win it. But obviously I was counting on us winning it. Pretty lucky there, have to admit. Do we have the weapon removal? We've got more armor coming up. Maybe we just make a big weapon with this for next turn.
They love a little fiddle.
Oh wow, that's a really weak saddle up. Okay, that's fantastic. Use me. Oh, dear me. Dear me. Yeah, I could just Reno whenever I want now. Be fine. With Fury and... Actually, all these three are decent. All damage to all enemies. The armor gives me 6 wounds, that's 48 armor. Against the hunter, that's really good. He's down to 17 cards, he's used that up. He's running out of value. I think we go with the armor. Force him to burst out the little, what's it called? Could have waited a turn and get an extra. Well, he knew I was probably going to trade off the little guy.
The horizon. Then you will see what is real.
Okay. Alternatively, you know what we can do? Oh, this works even better.
Candle mud slider.
Now we win this. Oh. Okay, it's okay. We can always Reno. So we'll play Reno once the floppy Hydra comes back, because that can get really annoying. Down to 2 cards left.
Astonishing.
He's both saddle ups. He's got another rampage to go. He's got more small snakes. So 1, 2. He's got one more weapon. Oh wow, okay. This heals us. Yeah. Yeah, and I had the Reno in hand, the weapon in hand. Everything seemed to be covered there. Yep, in Diamond 5. Lose a couple of games before this video while we're on Diamond 6, but yeah, pretty straightforward climb to Diamond 5. Very nice. With Highlander Warrior. I like this particular version. Let me have a look at it. Oops, where's it gone? Okay, yeah, so we've got our armor for early on. Garish's Gift, a really good card. I thought this is like, these cards were like a bit annoying, like you you're basically choosing one of 3 options, but you have to spend a mana for it, but it's actually worth it. You see in the Reno Druid as well, you can turn 3, you get ramp and things like that. Slam, Shield Slam, Bash, Blade Storm, Blast Charge, Bellowing Flames, Aftershocks, all your early removals. Then you've got Brawl, Sanitize, and Badlands Borer for even bigger removals from late game. Then we have things like Dirty Rat. Be very careful playing Dirty Rat early on. If you cheat out maybe their card, which is not a battle cry card, and they want it, then you're in big trouble. However, if you're facing something like a mage or something like that, or something which has got 1 key card, especially another warrior, that's for sure. You definitely want to play against another warrior, because other warriors are not going to smoke you down if you accidentally summon a big minion, because you've got the next turn to deal with. Warriors usually not going to be too strong on board that you're going to feel threatened even after turn 2 or 3. If you summon the highest cost minion, they're not going to be able to follow up with lots of minions, and even if they do, by the time they do it, you could probably brawl by turn 5 and survive it. Yeah, so against a warrior, you might want to keep the Dirty Rat and try getting their brand out. In our ETC, we've also got a Dirty Rat as well. So if you really think that if you've got a read on their hand, if you really think they've got their brand in hand, then this can give you another option. So what you want to do is turn 4, you play the ETC, assuming you're the one on coin. So on their turn 5, they play whatever, and your turn 5, you play 2 Dirty Rats, and ideally you have a brawl in hand in case you summon some nasty stuff out. And another amazing one to Dirty Rat is Boom Boss Thogrin, and if that accidentally comes into their hand just by the natural card draw, then that's probably their win condition, especially in the mirror match. That is the win condition, because the other cards which give you value as a warrior, you're going to be able to deal with most stuff another warrior is going to be able to put on the board. So getting rid of their Bran, I think even more so the Thogran is going to be even more useful. Be very careful playing your own Thogran if he's got if he's close to excavating his 4th reward, because then you summon 2, or if he's played Bran already, you summon 4 8-drops, and there's a very nasty 8-drop which you've got to be very careful of. Which is Mulligans, which can actually completely swing a game. So if he plays the Azurite, was it Lion or whatever it is, for 4 mana, and you get a Mulligans, and you can actually steal the other guy's Thogran. Right, maybe not. Even with a coin you can't play it. Yeah, but anyway, either way, if you put a Taunt up and a Thogran and you steal the Boom Boss, or he steals your Boom Boss and you can't get rid of it, then he's got his own Boom Boss to play. So just bear that in mind. And you can actually do it to him. That's another thing, is when you play your Azurite, what's it called? Where is his excavate card? So when you play Azurite Ox, that's an Ox, right? Basically, you summon 2 8-cost minions. I was going to do that in the game recently against the Death Knight. play 4 mana Azurite Ox, and if I get a Kolaghan, steal the Hellier and then play it on the same turn. So he can't kill the Kolaghan and before I get to do that nasty little play. Just a few little tips to do with this deck. Okay, so this is all the removal. That's to survive early. I would say in most games, I think you always keep Deep Miner Bran, except if you absolutely know you're not going to survive to turn 5 and you've got Deep Miner Bran and 2 expensive cards, so you know you've got no removal in hand at all, then I might consider doing a full mulligan. Otherwise, if you got, let's say, even an Aftershock, which is 4 mana, or Bellowing Flames, which is pretty good, Blade Storm, it can always help you control against an upfront aggro deck like Paladin or Hunter. Then they can keep the brand for turn 6 and hopefully you stabilize by then. Remember, you've got cards like Brawl, Aftershocks, which can do massive AoE damage early on. As for the rest of the cards, we've got, of course, we've got the Needlerock Totem, we've got Shield Block, Stone Skin Armorer, all lots of nice card draw. We've got Slam, can also draw cards. Garish's Gift, I usually end up using the Shield Block option just to draw more cards, all just to get to your key cards, the Bran and the Thorgrim. And Steam Guardian draws a card. Be very careful using this against a Death Knight who's shuffled in lots of plagues into your deck, especially if they played Hellier, because you're just killing yourself by drawing spells. Okay, and we've got a weapon as well. Now we've got Ignis for the weapon. You can complete your quest even without Bran by playing the Excavate quest. We're playing Burrow Buster, the Cobalt Miner. So it's 2, and you got 3 and 4 with Blast Charge and Reinforced Plating. So you can complete the quest without that. However, Deep Miner Bran makes it a bit quicker. And if you play Deep Miner Bran first, you can actually get 6 excavates. I'm not sure how useful the extra 1 cost and 2 costs after you've completed everything are going to be. You're really just looking for your Azurite Ox. And ideally Bran it so you can actually summon 4 8-cost minions, which is ridiculous value. Now, I don't have the 7 mana card, Trial by Fire. I just don't think it's strong enough anymore. It's still a very good card if you have it. It's definitely an option to put in. I just feel that it's getting a bit expensive, everything. A nice combo you can do, especially after having Bran, but even without Bran, is play the Ziliax, which is twin module, which has got Battle Cry. Summon a copy of this, and if you've played Bran already, it summons 2 copies. So you end up having 3 copies of the perfect module, which is Divine Shield, Taunt, Lifesteal, and Rush. So it's a Taunt Divine Shield, but it can also attack straight away and get Lifesteal. Because of the Lifesteal, if he's only got minions to kill your Ziliaxes off, Zilii, then he's going to have to trade into them with the face of the minions, and that's going to heal you up even more. It's a very good stalling tactic there, but then this is where it gets very, very spicy. Inventor Boom resurrects 2 friendly mechs. Now remember, when we say 2 and Bran's been played, it means resurrect 4 friendly mechs that costs 5 or more, and they immediately attack random enemies. So first of all, this can clear a board if you've already played the Ziliaxes, and second of all, this can actually go face because they attack any enemy. random enemies, including your opponent's face. And in that time, you heal up, so you end up with 4 Ziliaxes, all with I think 6 attack, and you heal up for 24 and do damage 24. If they've got an empty board, that's 24 damage to face. The other thing is that it does summon mechs, so you could get unlucky and summon the Burrow Buster, but it's also a good minion. If it goes face, then who cares? Right. Then of course you've got Reno, because this is a Reno deck. And obviously Deep Mana Brand, the other Reno card. This, if you manage to play this after Brand, sometimes when I'm playing on coin, then I don't coin out my Brand. I actually play my Brand turn 6, and I coin Boomboss Thogran turn 7. So immediately you've got those 6 deadly TNTs in your opponent's deck. So even if he starts developing boards, you could get lucky and already start destroying his board and his hand, and basically he's going to get helpless. Because remember, the TNTs feed on themselves. That means if he's got 20 cards in his deck and you just shuffle in the 6 TNTs, what's going to happen is, as soon as one of the TNTs explodes, then instead of having 20 cards, he'll have 19, which actually increases the chances of you drawing another TNT later on. So the earlier you shuffle them in, the quicker you can get that going. Whereas if you just shuffle it towards the end, then and he's only got 6 cards left in his deck, and then let's say alright, so just delete the rest of his deck. But in the meantime, you had to survive another 10, 14 turns or whatever, without having the benefit of the TNT actually helping you survive. So TNT is not just to finish them off. TNTs are actually to help you survive on board as well. It's a tool to remove his board and to remove his value in his hand and any key cards he might have. So if you get the Bran Boomboss out early, even consider playing Boomboss by itself. It's just a very good card. Ideally after the Bran, then it's almost game winning every time. Unless he's got a big board as you're playing it, then it can get a bit dicey against certain classes. Badland Brawler, he'll get rid of any, with the Bran, will get rid of any Death Rattles, and if the Death Rattles summon any minions, it will get rid of the secondary minions, which just get summoned. It won't work with the Demon Hunt, the Death Knight card, which summons a 5, then a 3, then a 1. It'll just get rid of the legendary and the 5 drop, but he'll be left with a 3 at the end of it. But that's a small calculation. Ignis, generally, if you've played Bran, you want to get a 5 cost, then a 10 cost, if you're playing it before turn 10. Because at least you get some survival, healing, or something like that. Board development if you take the one which summons the random 4 cost minions. However, it's definitely an option just to take 2 big 10 mana weapons if you think it's going to take a long time to kill him. So if you get, if you're talking about 60 damage over 2 weapons, if you get the Wind Fury, that's 60 damage over 6 turns, 10 damage a turn. And obviously you could be flexible and use it to control the board. So generally the ones you want are, you always take Wind Fury and either armor, or you can go for the one which summons a random 8 cost minion. Again, same calculation as with the Azurite Ox. If you can summon a Colgran and do shenanigans with that, and this time you'll have 10 mana to play with, because you're just going to swing the weapon at the beginning of your turn, and if you get a Colgran, still one of his minions, and just play it if it's a very useful battle cry, or not. It could be any useful minion. The nice thing you can do is once you play Bran, you play ETC, you get a massive amount of armor with 2 armor vendors. sorry, with the Armor Bender or Fizzle. Or you can just do Dirty Rat. Dirty Rat will summon 2 minions from his hand, which is like a little more disruption. And Fizzle if you're playing another warrior and you want extra value, or you just like having value. And the Armor Vendor will give 8 mana, but your opponent as well, so that's more of a survival thing. Got your card draw here. Anything else? Weapon removal. There are some nasty weapons out there, so especially if you're playing against the Burgle Rogue, you basically want to keep that in your hand, because if they get, I had a game today where they had a 15 attack weapon and all I needed just to remove it, then they wouldn't be able to hit my face anymore with a massive weapon because they used all their buffs on the weapon. I think they could have even used more actually, but you know, it's a big difference between a 15 mana weapon, 15 attack weapon and a 5 attack weapon. That's the point. Yeah, you could even, if you want in the ETC, just don't want the Fizzle, put another Rust-Rot Viper in. If you're finding facing a lot of warriors who are getting 2 weapons, or other classes where the weapons are a bit scary, like Burgle Rogue, if you want to get rid of both their weapons. Safety goggles, try not to use it while you have armor unless you really need to, because later on, if you're in a bit of a desperate situation, you can play safety goggles for 0 mana and play sanitize straight away for 6 mana. So you've got 6 mana, do 10 damage to the whole board, because the sanitize does 4 plus how much armor you've got. Well, put it like this: if you play your safety goggles and just play sanitize, which hasn't been forged, that 6 mana do 6 damage to all minions. But if you forged it, then it's 10 for 6 mana. Any other tips in this deck? Not really. Try to work out ways. Now this is more of an advanced expert tip. Is in a control deck, try working out which removals you are going to need later on, and even and use weaker removals, the weakest removals you can early on, in order to save the big removals for more scary stuff later. For example, I think in one of the games we did that. We just held the Reno. We just held it. We held it. We held it. We held the Badlands Brawler. We went in just for a regular brawl and Bladestorm just in case we didn't win the brawl. So and that means you've got a Badlands Brawler, which is a much better removal because you guarantee you win the brawl. And obviously Reno, we wanted to save the Reno in case he had a wide board with saddle up. In the end, he just had 2 minions with the saddle up. So we didn't really need it in the end. And I think that's probably it in this deck. Right, for mulligans, just mulligan to survive if you're facing a hunter or a paladin. You know, so Armor Vendor is a good turn 1. Shield Slam, maybe. Slam, also good. Also draws you a card. Bash. Any of these removal ones, just adjust according to what you think you're going to be facing. Against Hunter, any removal just keep, I would say. I'd say maybe even don't, because against the Hunter, realistically, you're not really going to get time to play Bran. Unless they got a terrible hand. So I would get rid of the Bran even just for the removal. Cobalt Mine is good, it can give you some very useful cards early on. Stone Skin Armor, Shield Block, you know, things with card draw and armor and survival. Those are the sort of things you want in any matchup. And if you think you're going to survive without too much of a problem, then just mulligan hard for deep mana Bran if you're playing a slower deck like a mage or or another warrior, things like that. Probably even a warlock. Trying to think about shaman as well, probably. Yeah, there's many classes where where you're going to naturally draw into things which are good enough to survive just by regular card draw. Then you can just mulligan very hard for the Deep Miner Brand. And if you get it, you've got to have a very good reason to throw it away because it's just such a powerful card. Alright, thanks for watching everyone, and at the moment I believe we have, let's have a look at the win rate. Here we go. So 14 wins, 5 losses. Which gives us a 74% win rate. Right, and yes, we see we lost against the Rogue. That's the one I was telling you about. Then we won another one. So you look at the length of the games, 9 minutes. That was 3 minutes against the Hunter because we just completely ran him out of value very quickly. And this was a 17-minute game against the Death Knight. That was a nice game. 3 days ago again, we won against the Death Knight, lost against the Warrior. I think it's the only time we've lost against the Warrior. Beat Shaman, Hunter, Mage, lost against the Mage, Death Knight, beat a Warrior, beat a Warrior, beat a Warrior, beat another Warrior. Yeah, as I say, the mirror match, I think we understand how to play it. Use your dirty rats basically as much as you can. Hey, what happened here? Yeah, just use your dirty rats and look for Deep Miner Brand, and try not to play minions if you do have Deep Miner Brand, because in case he's trying to play his dirty rat against to get out your Deep Miner Brand, you will have as many other minions in your hand, so hopefully it will hit those other minions instead of hitting your brand. Alright, that should be it, and thanks for watching everyone. I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.